Hey there, LEGO fans, it's Steven, and this week we're taking a look at another LEGO set in the Marvel LEGO superhero line. It's set 76059. It's Spider-Man's Doc Ock, what is it called? Doc Ock's Tentacle Trap. I kind of like how they get the alliteration and the little tongue twisting going on there. Doc Ock's Tentacle Trap. Let's take a look at how it goes together and then talk about it on the other side. Well, here it is, Doc Ock's Tentacle Trap. And though this doesn't say it's based on the Ultimate Marvel Spider-Man animated series on television, my youngest son came in, took one look at this set and said, I just finished watching an episode that featured White Tiger and Spider-Man together. Yeah, this is one of those kinds of sets, a team-up set, and it's always good to see the hero teaming up with other superheroes that are kind of minor in the Marvel pantheon of characters, and they can team up and take on villains that we know and love. And in this case, let us start with the superheroes, or well, let's just start with the minifigures. Doesn't matter which one we start with. Let's start with Spider-Man. This is a Spider-Man that we have seen before. This is becoming quickly the default Spider-Man look. Nothing wrong with the default Spider-Man look. In fact, he even has the cool web shooter that we have seen previously on these LEGO builds. There is White Tiger, which is, I believe, the first time that she has appeared in this set. And I think a lot of kids will dig White Tiger, especially if they are fans of the animated series. I like the paint job on the front. There's really not a whole lot on the back. I guess it continues on her back, but not down onto the legs or to the shoulders. The head and the ears we've seen before with the Black Panther figure, but the shock of hair coming off the top, the ponytail, I think is a nice touch for this figure. On the villain side, we have Doc Ock. This is a pretty classic Doc Ock that we would see in the comic books with the sunglasses and the bowl haircut and the green and yellow outfit. I like it. I dig it. Why is that thing poking out of his back? I'll show you what that's all about in just a moment. But first, let's take a look at the Vulture. Hey, we've got the Vulture for the first time in LEGO form. Old bald guy flying around. Yeah, you gotta dig it. The weird thing and the interesting thing about the Vulture is he is using the very old plastic, hard plastic wings that we have seen in, I think the first time we saw this maybe was the Falcon that we saw years and years ago in the Hulk Lab Smash set. And it had these very big, solid wings. They're nice because they stick out, but it seems like today a lot of the wings that we are seeing are the plastic film wings that bend and fold a little bit easier. So I find it really interesting that we're getting kind of this throwback wing and the new wings together. I guess it's kind of like the capes that we see in a lot of the other superhero sets, where sometimes you'll have a nice stretchy cloth cape and other times you have kind of a stiff paper cape. So it's weird to see this in the Vulture. But hey, it's the Vulture. We get to add another of the Sinister Six into this collection, and the Vulture makes it nice. The final character that we have in this set is Captain Stacy. Holy crap, we get a Captain Stacy figure. Where's Gwen? Did they forget Gwen? Aw, snap. The weird thing about this Captain Stacy figure is if you didn't have the police printing on the front and the back, this could easily be your Doctor Who figure because it's got the same face and the same hair sculpt. The only difference is, of course, that he's got the uniform on. Wow, that's really weird to kind of see that in this set. But Captain Stacy, nice little figure. So how does this all play out? What is the story behind this? Well, apparently Doc Octopus is attacking and he's doing it in the water somehow. And Captain Stacy is going to take Spider-Man out into the water so that he can attack Doc Ock. He's going to do it in the oddest way. Take a look at this boat that Captain Stacy drives, Police 77 boat. It's a nice little boat. It will not float in water because it's got holes in the bottom of the bricks. So this is not a bathtub toy like we see with some of the other floatable marine sets that LEGO has put out. but it's got spotlights on it. It's got a little stud shooter on the front that you can shoot these the studs at the bad guys. And then it's got a place here on the back where you can attach a spider web, so Spider-Man can attach right on the back on, that's right, his spider surfboard. Yo, dude, what's going on? Queens represent. It's a weird, silly addition to this set, but I kind of dig it, and I kind of dig where they're going with this story in Captain Stacy, helping them get out into the water to attack. Why the Vulture is here, I don't know. Why White Tiger is here, I don't know, unless she's going to ride on the boat and help attack as well. They're just two other figures that have been thrown on, I think, to help round out this set and so we can keep from getting repetition. Plus, getting other figures, to me, is one of my favorite parts of the Lego sets. Which brings us to Doc Ock and this monstrosity that he has riding around. There's a lot of playability into this set, and into this vehicle, and it looks like at any moment it's going to fall apart. That's because of the way the legs are positioned and how it kind of rides on its tiptoes. I suppose if you wanted to, you could bring the legs out a little further, but I think it works perfectly just like this. The top can turn left and right. It's got a rotating base, so you've got some turret action there. It also has double machine guns, double stud shooters on the front that you just twist those things and they're going to go shooting off into who knows where, because I've lost more of these studs from these machine guns than I can count. Good news is, though, there's like more than double these extra studs in this box. So even if you lose a few, you can quickly replace them. On the top, there's a little knob that you turn, and as you turn it, the Doc Ock's monster robot arms move back and forth in this set, which kind of gives it kind of a neat play feature that I like, beyond just, stud shooters all the time. It's kind of cool. I dig it. I love these little like mechanical piston things that go on the back of the arms. It's really nice. And of course, these octopus arms, these tentacle arms, can be moved and posed into a lot of different positions, so you can create really scary situations or really intense poses with this set. And in fact, you could probably even put some of the heroes in these arms if you need to. Now, I said that there was something cool about the back of Dr. Octopus with this stud coming off his back. Well, here's where it gets really cool, because if you take this little piece off the back and you attach it to Doc Ock's back, then all of the arms come right off this robot and attach to the back, and then suddenly you've got a classic Dr. Octopus look from the comic books. So yeah, check that out. That's kind of a neat way to create multiple uses on this set, and have a lot more playability. Hey dude, what's going on? All right, run along now before you get in trouble. Kids can't keep away from Spider-Man set. This is the set that my son wants to play with the most. He can't wait to get Doc Ock into his hands. He came down yesterday, and not only was he talking about how cool White Tiger was and how he watched that Ultimate Spider-Man set, he said, Dad, I don't have a Dr. Octopus in my collection. And I said, well, you're probably not after this either. So it's really cool. It's set 76059. When I first saw this set, it really wasn't a high priority for me to check out and review. But after seeing how Doc Ock incorporates into this giant figure and how the arms pop off, and the fact that we're getting Captain Stacy, Vulture, and White Tiger, this is something that I want to buy. This is something that I want to have in my collection. This is something I think you're going to want to have in your collection as well, if not for just some classic characters added into your Marvel superhero lineup, then just for the fun and playability. It's going to be a lot of fun, trust me. So I say, thumbs up, go check it out. The young one, who has run off, gives it a big thumbs up as well. Listeners, if you have any comments, just use the comment section below. Of course, you can follow us on Twitter at Major Spoilers. Visit our website if you want to find out more about Spider-Man. It's majorspoilers.com. And if you would like to find out more about how you can support our efforts to make more programming to you, sign up at Patreon, patreon.com/majorspoilers. Every little bit goes back into everything we produce: podcasts, videos, the website. That's where it all goes, and it's all thanks to your support. So check us out at patreon.com/majorspoilers. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and until next time, take care.